Hello everyone, my name is Mike. I'm here with another daily update about the crypto market. Today I'm going to share with you what I see on the Bitcoin chart on the weekly time frame, daily time frame, and 4-hour time frame. I'm still going to share with you what I see on the Bitcoin for the revived supply. That's one of the charts I'm going to talk about as well. And another chart actually from Willywu on the Twitter. It's a long-term holder supply shock actually. Stay with me, let's check it out. Today I'm going to start with Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. I told you on the weekly time, I told you actually for the November 88,000 to about the $95,000 for Bitcoin is going to be my target for November, and the support we have got on the weekly time frame, I'm going to share with you why $57,500 actually is going to be seriously important. On the weekly time frame, what we can see in here, what do we have in here? Actually, $57,500 is going to be really the bottom for the support for us. On the weekly time frame, as you can see, too many weeks actually Bitcoin tried to break above this area, about a 57.5k to about a $60,000. That was a really huge resistance for Bitcoin for like few months, and now Bitcoin is actually with a 3 weekly strong candle actually in the green. Bitcoin passed the $60,000. Now is for the 2, 4, and 5 weeks. Bitcoin actually is staying above this area for the several times. We actually tried to pass the $64,000. For one time actually we reached to about a sub $67,000, and another time we reached to about a sub $69,000 for Bitcoin. But as you can see, we have got the really big shadows on the weekly time frame to the upside. That means Bitcoin, that means the bulls didn't have that much power actually to pass the $70,000 or $7,000 for Bitcoin and continue the rally. And what happened actually after 4 weeks, this week we are going through actually it's a really red big candle for Bitcoin. It's actually covering the all previous candles on the weekly time frame we have got, but nothing that much changed at the moment. That was just a playing between the $60,000 and actually about the $67,000. And at the moment actually we have got the big red candle, but as long as Bitcoin stay above the 57.5k on the weekly time frame, I'm not that bearish on Bitcoin. I'm going to share with you on the daily time frame as well. If I go on the daily time frame, what do we see in here? I can see this trend line actually I have got in here in yellow color actually got broken. The $63,000 area for me actually didn't work that much hard. It worked as a really nice support, but just today actually we broke it to the downside. The next support area I have got in here is about the $57,500, which is really important for me. If I share with you the other chart I have got in here, okay, this one is much better for me. $57,500, as you can see on the weekly time frame, I show that to you, and on the daily time frame we can see in here as well. We have got the zone in here, 57,000 to about 57.5 to about $59,000. It's a really important support for us at the moment. The good thing is we actually reached to the bottom of this rising channel. Bitcoin actually play inside this one. Now we reached the bottom of this area, and the bottom actually it's crossing actually the bottom of this rising channel we have got, and the zone area, the support zone area we have got in here as well. And the other important thing I have got in here, the 50 EMA on the daily time frame. Actually, that's right, we lost the 20 EMA on the daily time frame, but the 50 EMA on the daily time frame now is working as a support for us. That means the $57,500 for me is going to be the last support. I'm not saying that I'm bearish for Bitcoin. I'm saying I'm really bullish actually at the moment, because what do we have in here? We have got a really strong support. We have got the multiple supports here. Multi supports in here. Actually, we have got the bottom of this rising channel. Bitcoin is playing inside, and we have got the 50 EMA. We have got this zone actually was working in the past as a support and resistance, now is working as a support for Bitcoin. That means the 57.5k till about 59k actually is going to be a really strong support, as I see on the Bitcoin chart for Bitcoin. In the next few days, I'm expecting Bitcoin to hold this price actually and continue back to the upside in the next few days. I'm going to share with you why am I expecting that one. If I go on the 4-hour time frame, according to the 4-hour time frame, I have got in here actually 57 to about $59,000 is my support for Bitcoin, because in the past it was working as a support for Bitcoin as well. As you can see in here in the zone area, we have got 57 to about $59,000 was the support and resistance for Bitcoin. According to this chart I have got in here, actually this 4-hour time frame candle actually is really nice. As you can see, we have got a really big shadow to this zone area, and now is bouncing to the upside. I'm expecting Bitcoin to play to this area actually, and maybe we are going to test the 57.5k as well, or maybe not. I'm expecting Bitcoin to actually play in this area, and after that make a rally to the upside again. According to the 4-hour time frame chart I have got in here, the ABC correction according to the Elliott waves I think is completed at the moment. Maybe we are going to see another side action for Bitcoin, but I'm expecting from in this area actually Bitcoin bounce to the upside again. This zone area is really important for Bitcoin. I'm not expecting, according to the weekly time frame we have got in here, after a long term we could pass actually with a really huge day weekly candle. After we could actually pass the $60,000 area, now we are playing. I'm not expecting actually after a long time finally we could pass the $60,000 area. Now we are going to make a crash to the downside again. According to this 4-hour time frame, I think a Bitcoin, the ABC correction according to the Elliott wave, I think is completed. Now maybe we are going to see a little bit shakeout for Bitcoin and a sideways movement, and after that Bitcoin make a bounce and another rally to the upside for the 88 to about $95,000 for November. I told you I'm expecting that one. If I bring the VPVR for myself, according to this 4-hour time frame, if we see in here, we have got a really huge support about this area. As you can see, after we lost actually the $62,000, $63,000, now this area, if I remove the, let me just move this one, yeah, according to the VPVR we have got in here, this area is going to be really huge support for Bitcoin, because as you can see in the past, it was a really important support and resistance for Bitcoin. This area, the bottom of this area is going to about 55.5k for Bitcoin, and the top of that is going to about 58 or $59,000 for Bitcoin. According to this VPVR we have got in here, that's going to be a really huge support. If we lose the $57,000, I'm not expecting that one to happen, but if we lose it, the 56 and 55 is going to be a really strong support for Bitcoin as well. Just let me check the other chart I have got in here. According to this chart, actually I shared that one to you before. I told you, okay, I'm not expecting Bitcoin to break below this area, but if that one happened, actually we have got the rectangle for Bitcoin actually is playing inside that. As you can see in here, now finally Bitcoin broke below this one, and now maybe we are going to see the bottom of this rectangle is going to be again 57.5k for Bitcoin, $57,500. It's a really strong support, I think, for a Bitcoin. Just let me put the price label in here as well. $57,500. Actually, according to the few chart with a few patterns actually and few indicators and oscillators, I show that to you. 57.5k is going to be a really huge support for Bitcoin, which I'm not expecting Bitcoin to break below that one. I'm going to share with you the other chart I have got in here, actually the revived supply for Bitcoin. Every time we saw Bitcoin, actually that means, you know, the whales actually bring the Bitcoin into the exchanges to prepare themselves to sell in the strength or to sell in the rally for Bitcoin. Anytime that one happened, actually after few months we saw, if you see in here, we have got the in here actually a really massive transferring Bitcoin to the exchanges from the whales in 2000 and that's going to be 17. Actually after few months we saw the top for Bitcoin. Now it was about $3,000 for Bitcoin in 2018. After that one happened, we saw the top about $14,000 in 2019 for Bitcoin. Now it's happening again. If you saw in this one, actually when we reached to about $30,000 for the first time, and the whales transferred their Bitcoin to the exchanges, and after that, after few months, actually we reached to about $65,000 or $64,000 for Bitcoin in April, May. We saw the top for Bitcoin, the local top. Now it's happening again. Now we are here. If you can see in here, actually we are here. We just increasing from the whales to bring their Bitcoin into the exchanges to prepare themselves to sell their Bitcoin, or maybe they are putting a limit order to sell their Bitcoin. We are not on the, what I'm trying to say, actually we are not at the top of the Bitcoin at the moment. We have not received the all-time high for Bitcoin. We have not received the top for the Bitcoin price at the moment. I think we still have got about a few months to go. The other chart I'm going to show you, what do we have in here according to the Willy Woo on the Twitter. Actually this chart is showing us at the Bitcoin long-term holders supply side. Every time we saw the peak for the accumulation after few months, as you can see in here in 2016, and in here in 2018, in here in 2020, after we reached the peak of the accumulation, after few months, finally we saw Bitcoin is reaching to the top, and now we are just reached to the top of the peak accumulation, and now we still have got about at least about I think 3 months to go for Bitcoin. Maybe the top for the Bitcoin is going to be around the 2020, maybe in the March or April. Nobody can say that on when the top is. But according to this chart, I can see every time we reach about the peak accumulation zone for Bitcoin, after few months, finally Bitcoin reached to the top. Now we are in the green zone at the moment, and we still have got a really massive room to go for Bitcoin. That was all from me for today. I wanted to share it with you. Actually, there's nothing to be worried about. I think Bitcoin is going to stay above 5750 $8,000 in the next few days or weeks. Actually, my target, I told you, is about 88k for Bitcoin in November. That was just only my opinion. I hope you guys actually found this video helpful, and if you have found the video helpful, please take a second of your time and press the like button and leave any comment if you have got any question, and subscribe to our channel if you are new to our channel as well. Thank you so much, guys, and see you in the next one.